strainer, a hairdryer, and an extra bowl down here. Also a pot, a cooking pot, and also a spoon over here, and one of these Pyrex glasses just to put the ice cream back together as if it's Frankenstein. So the dustpan costs $6, which is already more expensive than just buying a tub of ice cream to begin with. The strainer costs $6 as well. The hairdryer costs $18. We'll take this one over here. The bowl costs 90 cents. The Pyrex glass costs $11. The pot costs $10, and the spoon costs $4.50. And so if you add all of this up, it's around $50 just to revive this stupid ice cream. But also, if you're eating ice cream in the park out in public and you end up dropping it on the ground, who naturally has like this dustpan with them? Who would be carrying this around in their backpack or in their pocket? Also, why are they washing the ice cream cone underwater? That just makes it all soggy and it makes it all break apart. There's no way you can revive it after washing it underwater. And the person even tries to dry it up with the same hairdryer. Like, there's no way that actually works. And they even go to the effort of gluing the ice cream cone back together using melted chocolate. How unemployed would you have to be to have this much time to just start gluing your ice cream cones back together? No offense, of course. No offense to the unemployed people. It's just a prank. The prank. I mean, this wouldn't be like a bad prank, honestly. It's a pretty harmless prank. Unless a dog pooed on the ground where you originally dropped the ice cream and then you end up accidentally killing your friend.
Someone reacted 5-minute crash.
Let's see.
Why would you ever need to carry your eggs in your shoes like this? What is the point of this? There's literally no point. But
Okay, honestly, y'all can't see video, but yeah, it's honestly dumb. Glued eggs onto your shoe.
Say what?
Glued eggs onto your shoe, and then use them to make them for like you know those height boosting shoes that some people wear.
Why is it defensive people?
That increases even those shoes that like people wear to make them see taller than they actually are. Basically those. Instead of it being like those pat thingies or whatever their name, it's eggs. Yes, it's very dumb. Okay, back to the video.
to be fair, the only use case I can think of
This video has to be 10 minutes long so that I can actually upload it and cat clip to YouTube.
this is if you're going to the store to buy eggs and you don't want to carry them home in your shopping cart, and so instead of putting it into a bag, you just store it in your shoes and you walk home with them. But also, wouldn't they get crushed under the pressure of the shoes? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why they're not using real eggs here and showing it. Also, if it's a hot day and you're walking home with these egg shoes, wouldn't the heat from the ground make the eggs like go off and like get spoiled? But maybe I'm missing something. Maybe these shoes secretly add like an extra layer of comfort. Maybe they're actually like pretty comfortable. But the entire method of how this person makes it is just so like, it just does not make any sense. Because first of all, you have to travel all the way to a beach to put these eggs into the sand so that you can pour the silicone on top of it. And after you create the foam to create the cage sort of contraption, you even have to screw in hinges into the side of the shoe. What shoes on the market currently have metal hinges in them? But anyways, they also add a lock to the shoes for some reason, as if anyone's gonna steal your eggs. But then they also make the shoe portion of it from scratch. They step on this random putty, and I guess that makes a mold for their feet so it can easily fit in. And so maybe it's secretly pretty comfortable. Maybe these actually aren't bad. But then why would you decorate the front of the shoes with like baby chicks? Because the chicks are what the eggs will never become, because you're gonna eat them and kill them. The vegans will not be happy about this. It's almost as if you're mocking the vegans. Like, you're literally directly mocking the vegans by wearing shoes that contain 12 eggs, 12 unborn chickens that will never get to live and experience life. And so I guess maybe you wear these shoes if you want to attend an anti-vegan protest or something. But by the way, I don't have anything against vegans.
Nope, I realized what I'm
understand where the
using.
vegans come from. I showed this to my husband and he asked if he had done something wrong and whether watching this was a punishment. Jesus, what type of relationship do you guys have?
Halloween is on sale at Michael's.
Nope,
Get up to
CBs.
60% off
I'm
everything
using
to
God
celebrate
Human.
your way.
The worst
Set the
fun
scene
stuff for
with
finding
decor
CBs.
and party supplies for every vibe.
Nah.
With Stevie.
What type of relationship do you guys have?
CBs can do 5,000 damage now. No bacteria.
What is the point of this video? Like, there are so many things wrong with this video. Because first of all, why did they specifically hire a Gaiat to film this video? Like, they could have used anyone. They could have used someone who actually is wearing, like, proper camping and outdoor equipment. But instead, they get this random Gaiat from the streets wearing some yoga gear in the middle of the wilderness. And so I think this is meant to be a compilation of, like, different survival hacks out in the wilderness. But what is with this first one? Like, why are we focusing on the Gaiat? And why are we pouring glue directly onto it? Like, this one 100% looks like something else. Like, if you didn't see the glue bottle up here, you would 100% assume this is something else. But anyways, it looks like the hack here is that if you wipe super glue onto your Gaiat and you stick a bunch of maple leaves onto it, you can eventually turn yourself into a full-body ghillie suit for some reason. Like, why would you need this though? It says wild survival tips from charming outdoor women. But how is this gonna help you survive? Like, you have a ghillie suit, yeah, now what? But I guess it will help you to hunt easier. Like, I guess you'll be able to hunt for food so the animals won't be able to see you as you just like pull up on them. But can't you just buy a ghillie suit? Like, I'm pretty sure buying super glue is more expensive than buying a ghillie suit. Okay, so we have 118 mils of Gorilla Glue, and that is most likely not going to be enough, so let's just assume we buy 3 of these. So that will bring us to almost $40. Meanwhile, you can literally buy a proper sniper ghillie suit for $336, which is like half the price of what the super glue would cost. But anyways, the second clip is even more confusing, because once again, why is she in a full-out like yoga suit? Actually, now that I think about it, like that would maybe make sense, because like, you know, the outdoors is like nice and peaceful, maybe it's a good location to do yoga. But anyway, she grabs a random garbage bag, and she has a, what is this, a Stanley knife in her belt for some reason. And after cutting a hole down the middle, she manages to fit it around her head and over her body to create this abomination. Like, what is this? Like, what are you meant to use this for? Maybe it's like a one-man tent and you're just meant to sleep sitting like up, like popping a squat.
Okay, we are going. Wait, where are we going hunting again? Oh yeah, Mirage.
Sleeping like this, or maybe it's meant to be like a raincoat, but then where are the holes for the arms? It's like a raincoat, but you're like disabled. But anyways, the third clip seems like pretty normal, but like there was one thing that I noticed that was a little bit off. So she gets a plastic bag of water and she pokes a hole through it to let it go through. And I thought she was doing this in order to filter the lake water, because she got this water straight from the lake, and I assumed there'd be a bunch of dirt and algae and maybe like fish, small bugs and everything in it. And so you would 100% need to filter that before using it for like drinking or like anything, because I'm pretty sure you would usually use something like this. It's called a gravity water like filter bag. So basically gravity gets the water through the filter and then it makes it clean for like drinking and stuff. But no, instead of filtering the water, she just pokes a hole through it and just uses it straight away to clean her dishes. So now her dishes are going to be infected with a whole bunch of algae, bacteria and worms and everything. And so the next time
let me pop V3. It won't let me pop V3.
She's most likely going to wake up the next morning with
what? And now it won't let me use my moves?
Diarrhea. Flash us, pray emoji. Wait, what is wrong with you? Kids these days see
Bro.
a guy and I think this is...
Piranhas are so broken. First of all, can't use V3. Second of all, for some reason it stuns you for 10 million hours. Yeah. Like, you literally can't do anything against them. You're using something like Magma. Magma. Yeah, Magma. That's so
This is what they comment. Our Father who art in heaven. Okay, I ain't reading all that. Because it's titled Pineapple vs. Fire, What Wins? And so I think the only reason, like the specific and sole reason why this shield was created was to test it against a flamethrower. Like specifically a flamethrower and nothing else. Not even a gun, a sword, anything else. Because this man has gone to this entire effort to construct this thing from scratch. He goes and removes the inside of a pineapple by... Wait, what is this? He has a moving car wheel and...
Wait. You can enter it? Wait, why is my game frozen? Let's go! E-Man! You can enter the party event still.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, but it's supposed to be the end of week 3. No, I mean week 6.
It looks like he has a big...
7. Okay. Okay, guys. But that's it for today's video. Yo, let me close out.